Welcome, listeners, to episode 424 of AI Brief. I'm your host, Amin.
And I'm Leah. We have a really fascinating deep dive for you today.
We really do. Today's main points cover a massive shift in how artificial intelligence operates. We are unpacking Airtable's launch of a new Hyperagent platform.
Plus, we have news from the robotics world involving Unitree's viral gala performance.
We will also get into updates on Tesla's Cybercab production and a clarification from Waymo about their remote assistance.
And we will wrap it all up with a breakdown of the top trending AI tools to boost your productivity.
Let us transition to today's new updates and start with the big headline, Airtable. Most of us know Airtable as the colorful database used for project management, but they just announced something called Hyperagent.
Calling it just an announcement almost undersells it. This is a platform specifically designed for building and deploying AI agents. They are moving far beyond a simple text generation tool.
Which is a bold claim because everyone is throwing the word agent around right now. Usually that just means a chatbot that helps draft an email.
The core technology here is completely different. The architecture utilizes a stateful, isolated virtual machine for each individual agent session.
A stateful, isolated virtual machine. Translate the technical jargon into plain English for us.
Think of a standard large language model as having no short-term memory. You ask a question and it answers, but it does not have a persistent workspace. What Airtable has done is give each agent its own actual computer environment.
So it remembers what it did 5 minutes ago within that specific session.
Exactly. And because it has that isolated virtual machine, it can execute incredibly complex capabilities. We are talking about real browser navigation, code execution, image and video generation, and data warehouse access.
Real browser navigation means you can go to a website and click buttons, just like a human user would.
It interacts directly with the web interface. It handles pop-ups, scrolls through pages, and utilizes dynamic API learning. It is behaving like an autonomous digital worker.
That brings up a great question about application. If I am running a business, how do I actually use this?
A perfect example is the venture capital space. A firm might have a massive database of startups. With Hyperagent, you can embed domain-specific expertise using a feature they call skill learning.
So you teach the agent your specific due diligence workflow.
You instruct it to navigate to a startup's website, evaluate their product market fit, pull funding data from other sources, and then dynamically update the Airtable record with a summary.
It does the manual drudgery work autonomously. But if you have a massive fleet of these agents running, you need a way to manage them.
Airtable anticipated that by building a command center feature. It is a management dashboard used for optimizing fleets of agents at scale. You monitor their success rates and intervene if they get stuck.
You essentially become an air traffic controller for your software. And I understand there is a Slack integration as well.
There is a feature allowing one-click deployment directly to Slack. The agents act as context-aware, proactive teammates right inside your chat channels.
The market impact here is massive. It bridges the gap between structured data tools and autonomous AI. This could completely disrupt workflow automation in sectors like venture capital and operations.
It absolutely could. As for availability, Airtable is currently onboarding early users with immediate access for select participants.
Let us transition to the next segment and look at everything else in AI today. We are going to take this section at a slightly slower, more measured rhythm as we move from digital software into the physical world.
The advancements happening in physical robotics require a moment of reflection. We are seeing hardware catch up to the software in unprecedented ways.
That brings us to Unitree Robotics. They recently took the stage at the Spring Festival Gala in China.
The Spring Festival Gala is a televised event with an absolutely massive viewership. Unitree brought their G1 and H1 humanoid robots out to perform alongside human actors.
They did not just walk across the stage. The robots executed drunken fist kung fu.
Drunken fist is a martial arts style that relies on intentional imbalance and fluid swaying. For a robotic control system to maintain its center of gravity while mimicking those erratic movements is a phenomenal engineering achievement.
The reception has been huge. Videos of the performance are trending heavily across social media platforms.
And Unitree is leveraging that viral momentum with a major business update. They announced a plan to scale production significantly this year.
They intend to ship up to 20,000 humanoid robots over the next 12 months.
To put that scale into perspective, that is nearly 4 times the volume of the previous year. Last year, they shipped roughly 5,500 units.
Moving from humanoid robots to autonomous vehicles, we have a major milestone from Tesla. The Tesla Cybercab has officially rolled off the assembly line.
The design of the Cybercab is entirely autonomous. It runs exclusively on Tesla's full self-driving system and features absolutely no steering wheels or pedals.
The timeline for this project is moving quickly. Mass production is set to kick off in April. They are utilizing a manufacturing process intended to drastically cut costs and reduce the physical footprint of their factories.
The primary hurdle they face now is not manufacturing, but regulatory approval. Current regulations in the United States generally require vehicles to possess manual controls like steering wheels.
Tesla is currently waiting for regulatory exemptions to deploy these vehicles at scale on public roads.
While Tesla awaits those exemptions, Waymo is already operating its robotaxis, but recently had to offer a clarification regarding how they function.
This clarification followed a Senate hearing regarding Waymo's operations and specifically their use of remote assistance.
The correction Waymo made is very specific. They clarified that their remote agents do not teleoperate or physically drive the vehicles in the way a pilot flies a drone.
The function of the remote agent is entirely different. They provide high-level advice when the robotaxis encounter ambiguous or confusing situations on the road.
The vast majority of these interactions last only seconds. The remote agent provides strategic guidance, and the vehicle itself executes the maneuver autonomously.
Let us transition to our final content segment and look at today's trending AI tools. These are the top applications designed to boost productivity right now.
We have a great list today, starting with a tool called WorkMax. It is positioned as the best AI for building iOS apps.
The platform essentially serves as a replacement for Xcode, streamlining the entire development process for Apple devices.
Next is Lyria 3, developed by Google DeepMind. This is a fascinating tool located inside Gemini that turns any photo or thought into a custom song.
For the software developers listening, Git LRC is incredibly practical. It is a tool providing free and unlimited AI code reviews.
The defining feature is that it runs specifically on commit. It catches logic errors the moment you save your work to the repository.
Moving to visual media, we have Prism Videos. This is a unified workspace designed to generate and edit AI videos without needing to bounce between 5 different applications.
For website optimization, there is Voice. It is an AI-powered voice and screen recording tool designed specifically to capture website interactions and streamline documentation.
And finally, we have PulseKit. It is a tool that displays key metrics as widgets across your Apple devices.
It utilizes AI for analytics, so you get actionable insights directly on your lock screen rather than just raw data.
That covers a massive spectrum of technology today, from Airtable's Hyperagents doing our digital chores to autonomous robots and vehicles navigating the physical world. It leaves you wondering what fundamental skills will be most valuable for human workers when autonomous agents can handle both the software and the driving.
It is a profound shift to watch unfold. If you found today's deep dive valuable, please encourage others to listen by following the podcast and sharing it with your network.
See you in the next episode.